Good afternoon and welcome to beautiful Indonesia. My name is Rois and I am the member of my company where I work, named Pasundan Tour and Travel Company, and also I'm a legal Indonesian Tourist Guide Association of West Java Province. So please allow me to be your tour guide for your today's trip. And there's Indonesia proverb say, tak kenal maka tak sayang, which in English translation most likely, if you don't know me, then you will not know who I am. So I was born in Bandung and I've been to 19 countries across the world. I do love nature and architect, and if you notice my profile, you will notice how much I adore into what I am currently working right now. My work experience as a tour guide is 4 years. The first time I do my tour guide activity is to work to guide the group of local people in Bali for 1 week. Why I'm choosing this expertise is I want to know the other world I never been to. I want to see this, I want to see that, and I don't know. I want to see that everything that I don't know before, now I know, except for getting money and so on. So how was your flight from Manchester to Bandung? I guess that was a long way flight back then. Well, to reduce your excess jet lag, I am welcoming you to sit down over here. And guess what? All of you get surprised from my company, which are snacks and drinks from the local markets. So what I brought here is one snack and one drink, rujak and ice cendol. Rujak is basically mixed fruits with traditional specialty sauce for dipping or for your grease on top of it. It depends on your own. The sauce made from red chili, half blocks of brown sugar, peanuts, tamarind, salt and sugar. The texture of the sauce is kinda liquidy, but still there's a crunch inside of the sauce because of the peanuts. And drinks, ice cendol, here is they do it in many ways. They do it in different ways how to make it, but as in general, from gelatin nutri-gel, rice flour, hkfyg flour, water, lime beetle, salt and food coloring, which is green. So the texture is more like chewy and the taste is sweet and savory and slight, and it is a good combination whenever you eat rujak, as it's tend to sour and the other side is sweet. I know you may have culture shock the first time you step in food in Indonesia, and that's fine. That's how human nature works whenever you put yourself to a place you've never been to. And that's why I am giving you maybe an opening shock therapy in case you are curious about the deep side of Indonesia taste, deep side of Indonesia food. I do understand if it is 180 degrees different from your own home, British, and our food play with sweet, savory, and also spices. Indonesia is known for the spices. Of course, Indonesia is known for the spices, just like India, but we make it in our way. And if you never went to India, you'll be adapt with our surrounding. So during you guys enjoy what is in your hand, please let me be your part-time storyteller. So if you don't know, Indonesia has plenty nicknames such as the Lost Atlantis, Island of Gods, which Bali as the highlight, the Komodo Dragon Island or Komodo Dragon Nest, the center of Ring of Fire, and so on. All the names I mentioned are related to history, geographical and culture that belongs to Indonesia, of course. And right now you're in Bandung city. Is anyone of you know or have ever been Bandung before? No? Okay. A lot of history have been made in the Indonesia Paris from Java. So as you can see behind me is the monument of 0 kilometer Bandung city at Asia Africa Street. So the person behind this monument is a Dutchman, the legendary general Herman William Dengers. Every veteran in Indonesia knows that man. The building was made in 25th September 1810. After the Chicago Bridge was built, Dendel he walked to the street and said, "Zorg dat is ik terugkom hier en stad is gebouwd," which in English means, "Have a still girl here when I come back." As you can see, it was written on the monument. So the date of the issuance of the decree is commemorated as the anniversary of the city of Bandung. and the place where Dendel stuck his cane became the 0 kilometer point for the city of Bandung right here. And apart from the 0 kilometer, apart from the 0 kilometer monument at the back of this monument, there is a monument that looks like a train locomotive, but it turns out to be stone walls or grinding machine. Also on display are 4 statues, both sides. On the left there are statues of Sukarno, which is the first president of Indonesia, and the first West Java governor, Mr. or Mas Sutarjo Kerto Hadikusumo. While on the other hand, there are statues of Dendel of himself and the regents of Wiranatakusuma II. The installation of Dendel's statue became issue in 2017 because he's the person, he's evil man in another way, but he's the person of thousands of Indonesia dead by his comment to build 1,000-kilometer road from Anyer to Panarukan when he's still in duty as Hindu governor back in 1810. Even though the issue was coming in the media, the manager of the building kept the Herman Dendel statue as he said as the historical evidence that has happened in Bandung. Okay, that is the explanation of the first destination, which 0 kilometer monument. The coming up attraction is the historical hotel with Art Deco design, the Savoy Home and Hotel. So the Savoy Home and Hotel is one of 4-star hotel in Bandung, witness historical moment for world history. In 1955, when the first Asian Africa Conference was held in Bandung, Savoy Home honorably hosted its VVIP guests and became a part of the famous historical walk. Fun fact of this hotel is this building belongs to a German family in 1871 before. So before this building became a hotel at that time, this was a small house made from bamboo. It was in 1939. The well-known architecture from Dutch A.F.A. Albers designed and remodeled this building to third-floor hotel. With hyper-modern theme of Art Deco, as I said before, the streamline which is still being maintained today. The architectural style is inspired by the shape of the ships and the wave. The hotel name was later changed to Savoy Home Hotel in 1927. Charlie Chaplin and Canadian actress Mary Pickford were about to visit Garth of vacation one day, and however they choose to stay at Savoy Home Hotel, considering at that time there were not many hotels could be stayed. Suddenly it is said at that time people flock at the Home Hotel and people gather from the court. Currently Savoy Home has 3 special rooms. So Savoy Home has 3 several special rooms located in each room. Then the room are room number 144, 244 and 344. Not only because the room are indeed the room with the highest facilities in this hotel, but because these 3 rooms were used by the state official to stay overnight during Asia African Conference at Gedung Merdeka in 1955. Therefore, if you may visit Bandung again and wanted to try this legendary hotel, I would recommend it you because it's surrounded by history, the street food, and weekly events and the locals touch along the street. Well, that's for the second attractions, and you have maybe 2 hours for strolling around by yourself, get in touch with the street, the history, and EDC. After that, we gather in the point meeting as it's written on the schedule. Thank you for your time, attention, and please enjoy Bandung.